Okay, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. Live from Miami, it's Capital Trade Center. I am Alberto German, and I'm going to be reading the market live, real time, as it's happening, tick by tick, for all of you professional traders here. Okay, so in other words, in front of a studio audience, just like we do every day. Good morning, Mystique.
Good morning, Cappy.
What's today? Tuesday? Wednesday?
It's Wednesday.
So wonderful Wednesday.
Wonderful.
Oh, okay. Well, ready for a wonderful Wednesday?
I'm ready.
All right, so let's see what do we have. All righty then. So we know exactly where the price is going to continue going, right? So I brought it back from 13 back to 11, clean break of 11. We know exactly where the price is going to go, right? Look at that. Is that 1 point to 17, Mystique?
That is 1 point.
Isn't that the squeeze?
Yes.
There you go. All right, so buy, stop, 10, 11, right, at the open, beautiful. We're up 6 points, 5 points already. Main play, long, support, this right here, the 10, this 10 right here. Okay, where is the price gonna go? All right, remember I told you. Okay, we just at the open still, right? But the main play is long, right? We all saw it. Remember that I described to you exactly how the bulls needed to do it in order to take control of the action. This is exactly the way they needed to do it. All right. So what do we have? Well, we have 23, right? So target 1, 23. Price right now, 12, right? 12, 13. We're not out of the woods already, right? It's the open. This is nothing, okay? This thing can easily come right back all the way to 10 and destroy this the main play, right? Yeah, we all know that. But look at that. Gee, didn't I say that like 2 seconds ago? Boom. What is the smart money doing? They broke, pulled back, and then the mouse that gets the second cheese, right? Yep. They're going low right here at 11. We already made 5, 6 points on that break, right?
Right.
Okay. So trading 101, support become resistance, resistance become support. We know 10. It's support right now here, this 10, hour 11, and we are expecting a continuation all the way to 23. 23 we know is the first resistance, so we're expecting the price to recoil off of 23. All right, as simple as that. Okie dokie. All righty then. Okay, now is it possible, Mystique, that the price comes right back down to 11, 10, destroys 10, and goes all the way to 400? Tell me, is that possible?
It is possible.
Exactly, so we're always on the lookout. All right, so 10, 11, this one little point right here of range is going to tell us who's in control. All right, as long as 10 is holding, bulls are in control, and we are expecting a continuation to 23. But remember, we have a bearish bias, so the longer term play is still bearish. All righty? Okay, until I tell you otherwise. Okay? All right, so how does that play then? All right, back to 10. We never let a winner turn into a loser. We know there's going to be a fight right here, 10, 11, right? A whole bunch of those bulls that are expecting the price to go to 23. They know that this is support. Now, smart money, what is the smart money going to do now? It's going to play with everybody right here. Oh, my God. Yeah, that's right. We have a bearish bias, longer term break of this. As long as, right, it was 10. Okay, so what is it now? It's right here, 09. That's easy. Okay. Well, here I go again with the word easy. Okay. All right. Okay. So So the price needs to take this low right here, 09, for the short-term play to be invalidated. It needs to take 09. 10, 11 is our line of support, right? Price needs to take 09 for the short-term play long to 23 to be invalidated. As simple as that. All right? And then when the price takes 09, we know that because of our bearish bias for the medium-term play, short-term, long, medium-term, down, right? Up, down. Short-term, up. Medium-term, down. As long as 9 is not taken, we're going to continue holding all the way to 23 and 30. Okay? It's right there. We know all of this since a long time ago, do we not? Alrighty. So I'm going to repeat that. At all times, we have to think like the smart money, meaning we need to know what the retail trader is doing so that we can destroy them. That's the smart money's job. All right, so we want to do what they do. All right, just so that you know. Remember the squeeze 17? If we think that, remember, it was 13 resistance and the squeeze was 17, wasn't it? Remember? So smart money takes the price all the way to 1675. One tick below the 17 squeeze. One tick. Look at it. And then look at what happened. Bam! All the way to 10, 9.5. 7 points in a couple of minutes, right? Alrighty then. That's because those bears, those traders that believe that eventually the price is going back to 10 and break it eventually, right? Then they took advantage of the 17 short. That's 17 right here, okay? So I told you, let's forget about 17, right? Let's forget about that squeeze, even though it's still there, but I told you, just forget about it. Because we're going to ride it to 23. Remember, when we had 17, we didn't have 23. We have 23 now, so we're going to ride it to 23. Okay? And then if we're going to be planning on counter trend short, then that's going to be 23, not 17. Even though the 17, look at beautifully worked. Right? All mathematics. Okay, so that's 19 quarter. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, 945, the PMI, right? 945, right here, PMI. And at 10, the new home sales, and they're both a little bit of a market mover, all right? Okay, so stay strong. Main play, long, 19 from break of 10, 11, so we're up 8 points now. And we're going to let it ride to 23. All right, so we are on the lookout for making 13, 12 points on this first leg. Knowing that a recoil is coming, anytime. All righty, so let's see if it is the announcement of the new home sales. Let's see if it is that announcement, the one that is going to stop the price from continue going up and take it to the downside for the medium term play. All right, so that's 20, and we're long from 10, 11. Those of you who waited for the pullback, you're long 10, 10. 20, that's 10 points right here, right now. 10 points. Right? With a solid stop here at 09. And we never let a winner turn into a loser, right? Solid stop. Why? Because we know that if it breaks it, it's gonna go to 400. Right? Psychological level. We all know that. Even the teenagers on YouTube know that. So, right? So there has not been any new major changes in the entire market environment, all right? So there has not been a new rotation, thereby giving us a new reading. And so what does that mean? That means that every single comment that I have made, it's still valid. Okay? So don't rely on your memory. Okay? Write down all those levels where I told where our system says there's going to be a reaction from the price, so that you don't have to rely on your memory. Draw it just like I draw it right here, right? Okay? So make sure that the most important thing is that don't let the price action make you believe that it's going to change. Oh my God, it's gone up so much. I say, oh, okay, it's time for it to go down. No. You've got to be disciplined, and even the teenagers on YouTube knows about discipline. All right? Okay, so we're going to continue writing the move up as long, stop, break even, start trailing. Target 123, target 230. I mean, this is all mathematics. Is it guaranteed that we're going to get target 123? Of course not. We are on the lookout. What if, right? We know that medium term, smart money is looking to take this baby a little bit down. So we are tight leech, and don't let that happen. We're never going to let a winner turn into a loser, right? Price just went to 20.5. We're up 10 points. And we want to let it ride all the way to 23. We're going to see how the price behaves at 23. If we see another clean breakoff of 23, then yes, we are supposed to start looking for a counter trend short at our levels of resistance. And what's our first level of resistance? It's 23 right here, right? 23 and then 30. Okay. Well, we're gonna pulse it out. Let's see how the price gets to 23, if it's gonna go to 23, right? Because there's no guarantee, but that's what we're expecting to happen. All right. So what is it that you need to start to make sure that you remember? The overall market direction is sideways. It's extremely important, right? The overall market direction is sideways. We have a bearish bias for the medium term. Remember that we're always looking for the three moves ahead: short term, medium term, and long term. That's how the market moves. It has a break, right, and then start going up or down, right, and then it goes into consolidation. And then everybody wants to know, oh my God, this consolidation, is this consolidation gonna take it to the downside? So is it a reversal? And that's what we believe today it is, right? That's what we believe. And that would be the medium term play. And right now we don't have a long term play. So, we're trading what we see now. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that's 22.75. That's one tick below our target 123. So we're up 13 points. Are we not, Mystique? All right, let's continue. So what is it that we expect to happen here? 23, 30, right? 23 is target 1. 30 is target 2. Okay, and we know that our levels of resistance, a good amount of time, they're pretty good for okay. So what's the mid range, right? Okay, so obviously the bulls are in control. We are with them all the way since 10, right? 9, 10, 11. Okay, so we need to see how the price is going to behave right here at 23. 23 to 30, it's 7 points, right? So what's the mid-range? Right? 26, 27, right? 26, 26 half is the mid-range, right? 26, 27. The reason we have 23 target 1 is because we believe that it's not going to be easily taken. Alrighty? As a matter of fact, I just had a range. It's 23, 25. Look at that. Boom. All right. Remember our 23? It is now a range. 23, 25. So target 1, let it ride to 25. If you already got out 23 because you know you're 21, you're 23, and you know whatever. Remember, the market is dynamic. It's changing all the time. It's changing all the time, right? All my levels of support and resistance are changing all the time. Okay? That's all there is to it. Okay? Most regular traders, they have no clue. They have their stupid levels of support and resistance that everybody has. They mean nothing because the market is changing all the time. Period. If all those levels of support and resistance that everybody has, if they're there for free, then everybody would be a millionaire. That's not the way it works. All right. So 23, 25, right? It's now target 1 is a range. Oh my God, Capi, I wanted to ride it all the way to 30. And so good, man. It went to 23, 24, 24 quarter. And I know that you're expecting a counter trend off of 23, now 23, 25. What's the mid-range between 23 and 25? Do the math. I think it's 24. I'm not sure. You tell me. It's the counter trend, right? Okay. 10 a.m. Okay, 10 a.m. I believe this is the new home sale release. Let's see. Right, let's see. All righty, ladies and gentlemen, look at the 25, right? Look at the action of the price between 23 and 25. Look at it. Right? What does that tell you? What does that tell you? Look at the recoil off of 25. Right? Look at that beautiful recoil off of 25. Right? Look at that. 25, razor sharp entry. It goes immediately all the way to 23, 2 points. Of course, there's going to be a fight right here. What do we want? Oh, my God. We want, we want a continuation to 30. But we remember what I always say. Not only we need to know where the price is going, but how it's going to get there. Right? So we know target 1 is a candidate for a counter trend short, 23, 25, right? So I gave you 25, price goes to 25. It cannot take it on the first attempt. It cannot, right? We want the price to continue going to 30. We want to give it a shot right here. So we know we are expecting this type of behavior off of 25. Why? Because we know it's resistance, right? All right. Okay. So those traders that got the call from Goldman Sachs, and Goldman Sachs, like me, he told me, hey, listen, it's not 23 anymore. It's 25. Oh, okay, terrific. So I'm going to let it go to 25. That's going to be my target 1. And they haven't called me to tell me that 30 is no longer target 2. So if they don't call me, then I'm going with whatever they told me last time. it's still 30. All right, so you be on the lookout because we need to now measure the strength of this move, and that's, among other things, what's going to tell us, hey, you know what? These people are looking to, to take 30 and continue going up, right? The odds are that we are going to be in an uptrend. So why the hell are you going to get out at 30, right? But 45 minutes ago, that was a level of resistance. Right now, it can change any second, all right? And that, my friends, is day trading. All right, so far, we're going to let it go to 30 so that we're going to make 20 points on our main play, which is long 10, the open, especially when we had confirmation, because we saw how the price did exactly what we said it was going to do. Oh, okay, so, oh my God, Capi, yeah, I took the mid-range 24, it went all the way to 20, it gave me 4 points, we never let a winner turn into a loser, price goes all the way back to 24 and get the hell out, right? The counter trend, we're not going to buy a Lamborghini with a counter trend, right? Most likely, okay? Counter trend, by definition, is a trade against the main force, right? All righty. Okay. So look at the way the bulls are on its way to 30. Nice. So good news for us, right? Price just went to, what is this? 27, 28, right? Okay. All right. All right. So price goes to 28, right? And then it pulls back. Where to? Gee, what a coincidence. 23. Right? Our 23, remember 23? It cannot take 23. This is like so basic. This is trading 101. Support becomes resistance, resistance becomes support. Of course, you need to know what the real support is, right? If you're using the usual pivot points that everybody know, R1, R2, R3, all that garbage, right? Are you kidding me? That means nothing. You got to know the real ones. Okay? Look at that 23. Right? Price goes to 28. It pulls back all the way to 23 quarter. It cannot take our 23 as a real level of support. And then on its merry way to our target 2 that I might change, I might not change. It depends. It depends on the market, right? It depends on the market. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm going to, as I'm saying it, okay, give me 1 second right here. Oh my God, the smart money wants to, bada bing, bada boom. Yeah, okay, all right. Okay, it's a 1 point range. Okay, so 29 is 29.30. Okay, hey, Capi, 1 point, that's no big deal, man. Don't worry about it. No, I do. It's 29.30 now, target 2. So that's a solid target 2. Okay, all right. It's solid. It's more, it's stronger because it's a range, right? It's not just 30. Now it's 29.30. Okay, boom, that's 28 quarter. I'm looking for 2 things now, and this is how trading is done. All right, we know that we have 29.30 as target 2. But this is what I'm looking at right now. Number 1, is this 29.30 too close? Is it gonna take it? Is it gonna continue going up? I mean, why am I gonna get out 30 if a recoil is not coming? If it's not strong enough resistance? It was 45 minutes ago, but it might not be now. So that's one thing that I'm looking for every minute, every second. That's exactly what I'm looking everywhere to see if the price is going to take 30, or is it okay to just take our 20 points right here. That's number one. And number two, hey, listen, regardless, where is target 3? Because remember, we always get out 3 times. All right, we trade 3 units, and then, right, 3 units and the home run, right? We're always looking for a trend, even if it's not a huge trend. A couple, I don't know, remember, ladies and gentlemen, remember a couple, 3-6 months ago, remember with that volatility, and remember when COVID, we were having 20, we were having 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 point range days. Well, they can come back anytime. Okay, I believe that's 29, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it's to the tick. Boom, right here. Look at that, 29 quarter. And remember that we have 30. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing that we did at 23.25. We're going to do it here at 30. Okay. Okay. Okay, I have a little question for all of you. Have I changed the medium-term bias? Have I changed it? No, right? Don't even ask me. Don't ask me something that if I don't say it, it's because it's not there, right? I'm just asking you, have I changed it? No, because I haven't said it, right? So if I haven't said it, it's because it hasn't changed. And if it hasn't changed, in your mind, you are still on the lookout for that medium-term play. Period. In the meantime, we're just going to continue writing our position to target 2, target 3, and last target, knowing in the back of our head that this up move is a little bit not fishy. It's just the market is doing what remember the overall market direction is sideways? Exactly. So, oh my God, Capi, but 20 points, man. Look at that. That's beautiful, man. From 10 to 30, we just made 20 points. That's an uptrend. Well, it depends on your time frame, Okay. All right. For a scalper, it's a humongous move. For us, it's no big deal. This is what we do every day. All righty? Okay, so look at that. Look at that. I told you 29.30, right? Look at it just cannot take it. It just cannot take it easily. All day today. Repeat. If the price plummet, and I don't tell you that that there is a new reading, we continue with the same plan. You know very well, look at that. You know very well the medium-term bias, right? Okay, so we're not gonna let it get us by surprise, right? Long story short. Okay. All right, so we have that 33, right? Okay, just leave it there. It can change again in a couple of minutes. I can change it again and put it back and change it, move it. That's what day trading is, right? It's the only way that you can best manage your position. Okay? All right. All this move off since the break of the low 10. It's a squeeze for the medium-term players. All these these beautiful 20 points that we just made. Remember that we counted trend short 23. Bang, gave us 4 points. It went right back down. Get the hell out. Look at the counter trend 30. Look at it. Look at the counter trend 30, right? Is this the one that we were expecting? Well, let's see. We know 23. We know 23 is a strong support. And 25. Remember 25? It was a 2-point range, 23, 25. Okay, so look at that. All right? And what is 30? It's a counter trend. What do what do you think that the price has gone from 30 all the way to 25? Look at this, 5 points in a couple of minutes. Because of 30. I told you, 30, it's a counter trend. 30 and 33, mid-range, 31.50. The low of the range is 30. Right? So, traders that know that the price is not going to take 30 easily, what do? They counter trend right here. Just like we do. Like we always do. It's automatic in our target for us to counter trend. Oh, Capi, but I had my limit right there at 30, man, and it went to 29.75. For one tick, I didn't get filled. You want me to tell you how it's called? It's called day trading. But you know that there is a good possibility that there is going to be a recoil, a pullback, more than a pullback, that there's going to be a reversal because you know the bias is being bearish since 9 a.m. today. All righty? Okay, so that's why we are not hesitating at all in taking a shot. Counter trend sure at every single one of all of our levels of resistance because we are expecting to catch the top and ride the bias. Mathematics. Correct me if I'm wrong, but is this 30 to the tick? I believe it is. All right? I'm just having fun, ladies, and I'm not being a prick. All right? And arrogant. Hey, listen, the second any of us begins to think that we are big shot and start being arrogant, the market is going to teach us a lesson that we will never, ever forget. All right? There's nothing wrong with having fun. I like to make fun of the kids on YouTube. But believe me, I have such respect for the market. I'm just saying, it's 30 to the tick. Look at it. All right? It's 30 to the tick. Hardly ever I have a range of 3 points. But when it is, it is. All righty? Okay. Look at this. All right? Okay. So you want to know what the solid level is. The solid level is 30. Solid level is 23. Of course, there's going to be a little bit of range, right? 23, 24, maybe 25, 2 points. More than 2 points, I'm uncomfortable already. When there is a big range, it's because there is a big volatility. This is one of my secrets. And then, of course, we have to play it, right? All right. This 33 could easily change, but it has not changed. It is still there, so I have to give it to you, all right? But here it is. Solid 30, period. One level. That's it. 23 with a little squeeze. 25 squeezes. They're all over the place. You need to know if where the squeeze is. At all times. Okay, that's just that's remember that we trade a rule-based, mechanical rule-based system. And the rules are that we have to have all major 7 elements at all time. King, direction is king. You need to know what direction the trend direction is. Number 1. Number 2 is your entry location. Boom, right there at 10. That's what most people, a lot of people that make comments about the market, right? They don't tell you exactly where to get in and exactly where to get out. They make endless, useless, going nowhere levels and trends and all kinds of fancy words to make you believe that they know what they're talking about. They know nothing. So you have to be careful with all these charlatans. They're gonna tell you a lot of things. Every day there's a new teenager on YouTube claiming to be a big shot. They're going to just tell you everything that is free on the internet, and they're going to try to sell it to you for 10 grand. It's unbelievable. Right? stop protection. You gotta have your stop exactly at what would need to happen for my setup to be invalidated. Oh, boom, it happened, I'm out. Solid stop. Destination, they're not gonna give you destination. They have no clue how to measure the strength of the actual price so that they don't know where it's going. And one of the most laughable targets is the one where they tell you 2 to 1. Oh my God, okay, so I'm risking 1, so I'm gonna make 2, whatever it is. Are you kidding me? There's nothing more idiotic than that. You get out where the price is not going to take it at resistance or support. That's where you get out. The market doesn't care that you're taking 2 to 1, 3 to 1, and do the math, right? That's stupid, right? Destination, targets are extremely important in your daily trading, right? Okay, I don't even want to tell you about position size. How can these charlatans, those that give you a lot of information to make you believe that he or she is a big shot, right? It gives you a lot of information. It tells you this, it tells you that, right? Position size. Oh, okay, so how strong is this setup? All right. Is it high probability? Oh, okay, so, you have a resistance right there at such and such? Okay, so tell me exactly what is it that you suggest I do at that level? They're not going to tell you because they're going to give you a whole bunch of levels and they have no clue what what the price is going to do. Position size. They don't know. Okay? You need to know the entire market environment. You need to, like Papa, look what Papa just did, right? He's on phase 7. He knows exactly what he's doing. Oh, you know what? Capi said this, Capi said that. All right, you know what? It's tough today. We're in a 3-dimensional. I know what that means. I'm going to take it easy. I'm going with the micros only, right? That, my friend, is real trading. Okay? Position size. Are you kidding me? Without position size, you got nothing. And then trade management. Of course, trade management. All right, nail it. Stop, break even, start trailing. What are the next level? If this happens, what do I do? If this happens, what do I do? If this happens, what do I do? That's it, trade management. And we have here 7, account management. Hey, listen, you know what? I'm already up 20 points. Time is passing by. Things are getting tough. Capi is getting nervous, right? You know what? I'm going to phase 7. That's it. I'm going to log what I already made. Tomorrow is another day. Boom! All 7. I want to see one of these kids on YouTube do that. So let me say that again. 30, right? 30 is our target 2. Okay, good, terrific. That made us 20 points. Okay, so short term, long, from 10, market goes to target 2, 30 to the tick, it gives us 20 points. Right? The odds that we get target 1 are pretty good, right? I mean, like our statistics, 90% of the time we get target 1. The odds that we're going to get target 2 are pretty good, not as good as target 1, of course, is shorter. And the odds that we're going to get target 3, well, that's a challenge, right? It's not going to happen 80% of the time when the market is not in trending the way we like it to trend, all right? So we know that. So what's our job right now? Well, as the price reaches our targets, which are, in this case, levels of resistance, 30, then we need to start evaluating the strengths of that 30. Is the price going to take it? And if it is, where is it going? And if it's not, how far down it's going to continue going, and is it going to take 23? That's what we need to do now, right? All right, so listen to this. 30, all right? It's very strong. So 30, ladies and gentlemen, is so strong that now our strategy is the following. For the price to take 30, it needs enough strength that is definitely going to take it to the high of level of target 2, which is 33. Okay? To take 30, it needs to take it with so much strength. It needs to destroy all the bears that love to be short this triple top right here. All right? And that strength is going to take it to 33. If it doesn't take it, then all this consolidation right here that we've had for what? For half an hour, 23, 30, then we need to figure out whether this consolidation is an accumulation or a distribution. As long as the price is below 30, we believe it's a distribution. So if it's a distribution, we're expecting a decline. And that decline, ladies and gentlemen, we need to figure out whether it's going to take 23 or not. But that's what we're counting on, because remember, we still have a bearish bias. However, we're strong with our long position, and we want to ride it all the way to 33, and then we take it from there. So in other words, at all times, we want to cover every single move the market could do. Right? This is just a little bit of a combination between common sense and mathematics. Alrighty then. Ladies and gentlemen, isn't this what I told you 30 seconds ago? Isn't this what I told you 30 seconds ago? Isn't it? I'm laughing because sometimes when you follow a system that just tells you exactly what the price is going to do and how it's going to do it, and he does it so religiously, you've got to laugh. Is that 33 half? Razor sharp entry, counter trend short, the high of target 2, 33. Is it? So we're up 23 points on the main play, and bam, 33, recoil, and let's see where this baby's gonna take us for the counter trend short that we are at right now here, 33. Oh my God, Capi, that's too risky, man. This thing is going up so strong, I don't want to counter trend. It's okay, don't counter trend, don't worry about it. All right? You'll see. You'll see why we counter trend all the time. Where nothing between 23 and 30, depending on the action, right? We do it at our levels. Okay, look at that. 30, look at this beautiful pullback all the way to 31, right? 2 points in 2 seconds. All right, and now we have to put up with more chop. Hey, Capi, so where is target 3, man? I don't know. What do you think? If I knew, I already tell you. All right, target 3, all right? That's the main play. Target 1, target 2, 33, that's plus 23 points for us. And we are on our way to target 3, and I have to wait for the market to continue giving me hints as to what's going to do. Is it going to take target 3, target 2, and go to target 3? Or is it going to play with me, all the time around here, right? That's what I'm doing right now, all right? Smart money, they leave footprints. They leave footprints, all right? All this action around here is telling us what the real intentions are, okay? And that's what we should be analyzing. Ready? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we want another push to 39. 39 is target 3. Good. So, right, 39, 40, right? So we're looking to make 30 points on this trade. Right? It's 38, right? I believe that's 38. That's pretty good. So we're up 28 points. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe not only this is target 3, but I believe is to the tick, is it not? Boom. Counter trend, our usual counter trend, 39. Look at this beautiful drop to 35. That's 4 points for the counter trend, and I have not changed the bias. How do you like them bananas, ladies and gentlemen? So those of you who are short right here, counter trend 39, don't be surprised if this is the beginning. Let me put it another way. Don't be surprised if here our target 3 resistance 39, right, is the end of the squeeze of the bearish bias. Don't be surprised. Now, what time it is right now? It's 11:02. We know that it's been 2 hours already, 9, 10, 11. And as time passes, then things get a little bit choppier and choppier and choppier. So it's just a matter of being strong. It's just a matter of being disciplined. And it's just a matter of believing in your system. And it's just a matter of psychologically knowing that we already made 30 points. And it's okay to call it a day, because tomorrow we're going to do it again like we do it every single day. Do we not? Okay? Remember 45, ladies and gentlemen, okay? Everything I told you here, 39, do it. You know our strategy. Last target on our third unit. That's a pretty good, nice strategy. But of course, this is only for secure money. If you're, those traders on scare money, dumb money, idiot money, delusional money, insecure money, impatient money, they'll never make it in this business, right? So just let's go for the home run. It doesn't matter what happens with the last two contracts on the last unit. Alrighty. All right. However, if you want to be all out, it's okay too. After all, we just nailed the bottom entry 10, and we just nailed so far the high 39. So we just made 30 points, right? So far, we got out at the high. We got in at the open, and we got out here at the high. All right, so that's good enough for today, isn't it? All right, ladies and gentlemen, so that's last target 45. And correct me if I'm wrong, but is 45 to the tick? I don't know, I'm just asking. Is that 45 to the tick? All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed today's session as much as I did, right? So remember, there are a lot of traders wannabes desperate to teach you, right? They want to sell you some crappy trading education, right? Something that they themselves don't understand, and something that is pretty much free on the internet. Okay, they're desperate to sell it to you. That's how they make their money. Okay, so no problem, right? They want to sell you that bogus course. Tell them to read the market to you live, real time, tick by tick, as it's happening, just like we do here every single day. That's all. Now they're gonna get mad when you tell them to do that and say, no, we can. CFTC regulations, it's illegal. They're going to come up with all kinds of craps to give you an excuse not to read the market to you live, real time. We all know that. So be on the lookout for all these comebacks and all these con kids on the internet trying to sell you garbage. Alrighty? I believe that's 44, 45 to the tick, last target, and look at the and look at the counter trend short. Look at it. Boom. 45, 45 points in a couple of minutes. See you all tomorrow.